As Brooklyn is happening. This book covers over 35 neighborhoods. It traces the history of Brooklyn and shows how New Brooklyn is connected to Old Brooklyn in many interesting ways, and lists festivals and books about different neighborhoods, books by up-and-coming Brooklyn authors, and basically tells you how to have the Brooklyn experience, whether you're a short-term visitor for a few hours, or if you decide to spend a whole week exploring the borough, which you can do. What would a visit to Brooklyn be without a visit to Coney Island? Coney Island is open in the summer. The amusement park is amazing. The ball games there are fun and small town. You can walk the boardwalk to Little Odessa and have a bowl of borscht, or go to Nathan's, the original Nathan's hot dog joint, and have a hot dog that people swear tastes better than anywhere else. Coney Island is Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is Coney Island. When you come to Brooklyn, you have to understand you're coming to a borough of neighborhoods. 2.6 million people or more live in Brooklyn, and everybody's affiliated with their neighborhood. It's tribal, it's terrific, and in each neighborhood there's a special kind of a history, a feel, a demographic. Some are changing more than others. You can come to Brooklyn any month of the year and find something amazing to do. A lot of people come in the summer, so in the summer there are free concerts in many parks, wonderful concerts, and then head up to Brooklyn Heights, which is a beautiful old brownstone neighborhood. Takes you right back to the 19th century, and stand at the Brooklyn Heights Promenade to see that vista again, and then take a self-guided walking tour of some famous writers who lived as bohemians in Brooklyn Heights, the most famous of whom might be Norman Mailer, but there are many others. The truth is, the best views are from Brooklyn to Manhattan, but most people walk in the other direction, and it lands you in Dumbo, which is an old post-industrial neighborhood that is now the chicest neighborhood in Brooklyn, and actually amongst the chicest in New York City. A not-to-be-missed destination in Brooklyn is the Brooklyn Navy Yard. It's historic, and you can take a trolley tour, which is fascinating, but it's also new. There are shops there, and there's a museum. The Brooklyn Navy Yard today is partly historical and partly a vast complex of small businesses that are dedicated to sustainable manufacture, plus film studios. Of course, Williamsburg is a famous destination, and it's easily accessible by the L train from Manhattan. The Williamsburg is just popping with little boutiques and interesting cocktail bars and fabulous indie band venues. Don't miss it. But don't go there. Don't go to Williamsburg before noon, because nothing's happening before noon. It's a late night place. In the book, you'll find a walking tour of Woody Allen's childhood haunts. If you like his films, you'll be fascinated to see how much of his material comes from Flatbush. And I say Flatbush that way because Flatbush today is really the heart of Brooklyn. It's where Brooklyn College is. It is a testimony to the immigration melting pot that is Brooklyn and that was always America.